Because it happened at night, it was really difficult for the fire crews to see. More than 100 firefighters were out here at one point. As we were arriving, some of the crews were relieving their shift. They've been out here all night. But the good news is the fire is now under control, about 500 acres total. We're trying to get more information and talk to one of the fire crews out here coming up at 6 o'clock. And this branch and the trees, the leaves all cover the street, barely missing the vehicles on this side of the roadway. So very lucky that nobody actually was parked on the other side where this tree actually came down. Seattle police tell us they're looking at all the videos and pictures from eyewitnesses. Detectives from the gang unit are leading up this investigation. I got a chance to ask a lot of questions to authorities about how he was arrested. This suspect, Arjan Saitina, and they say that they had two big things helping them: numerous tips from the public and surveillance cameras from businesses around Cascade Mall. And police say pedestrians also have to do their part to stay safe, like not wearing all dark clothing like I am right now in dim light and at night, and also watch where you're going, not just look at your cell phone. Holding up your cell phone or touching it while you're driving, that's going to be breaking the law. And the point is to get drivers to pay attention to the road while they're driving. And when it comes to life vests like this one, make sure you get the right size so it fits. And then safety experts say take lessons when it comes to boating or kayaking. Make sure you stay safe, especially for your children. The North Korean military said earlier this week that it is preparing to launch 4 missiles toward the U.S. territory of Guam and is waiting for Kim Jong-un to give the order. Developing this morning, a third large brush fire has now prompted evacuations in Yakima Valley. NASA found 10 more planets that could have signs of life. President Trump is very active on social media. This morning, though, he has not tweeted anything personally. He's reportedly offering to testify before the FBI about the Trump campaign's potential ties to Russia. So if you're heading north on I-5 between Kent and Tukwila, expect delays this weekend as state DOT crews continue to work.
Well, I don't know what you're drinking here.
I'm not going to show.
It's not coffee or tea, but keeps you going. Maybe
it's not alcoholic, I'm assuming.
No, gosh.
In a video you'll only see on KIRO 7, a woman with short dark hair was seen riding her bike towards an abandoned home on State Avenue in Marysville on Wednesday afternoon. She hung out by the back door, briefly went inside, then ran out and took off on her bike. It was minutes later when the same security cameras from the business next door caught that home going up in flames.
I said, oh my God.
Eddie Herrera with Furniture World was the person who called 911 after customers alerted him to the fire. But it was only after he saw the security footage that he realized the woman who appears to have started it not only rode her bike right by the business, she came back to wait for the fire trucks to drive by, even waving at the firefighters.
It's just like nothing for her. You know, that's the first time I've ever seen that.
About 90 minutes after this fire, investigators located Jacqueline Semecki at one of the 4 other fires they believe she also set that same day. She faced the judge today and is now behind bars on a $25,000 bail on a separate charge. Marysville police told me they're still looking at evidence, including here at this house, to charge her in these fires. Neighbors say there have been at least 3 fires on this property since it was left vacant, but this latest one destroyed the house.
The flames were getting too close.
Herrera says he hopes the city will now permanently tear down this property and that the person who burned it down will get the help she needs. In Marysville, Patranya, Bhoolsuwan, KIRO 7 News.
I was like, no, Lord, not now, not here, or I was like so terrified.
Mark Batista said he was stunned when he saw a man started shooting not 1 but 2 guns out of the sunroof of a car in front of him.
All I can hear was like bullets, like I think 15 shots.
The picture is from the dash cam of the rideshare vehicle Batista was riding in on Rainier Avenue on Monday night. He also took cell phone video of the damage on the car by a bullet that was bouncing up towards his passenger seat.
I was just inches away from death or something. It was a close call.
Another eyewitness gave KIRO 7 this surveillance video showing a green Chrysler leaving the scene. Today, we can still see bullet marks on several businesses in this neighborhood.
I came outside and my car was all shot at.
Elisa Kemp was having dinner when the shooting happened. She came out to see her tires had been hit by a bullet.
Some people in the restaurant said they actually saw them hanging out of the car with big guns and stuff like that, so it was really scary.
For Batista, who's also an actor performing in the Here Lies Love musical at the Seattle Rep Theater, he says what happened to him
I've never experienced something like this.
was more dramatic and emotional than anything he's seen on stage.
I am thankful that I'm alive, and that I'm thankful that no one got hurt.
Seattle police tell us they're looking at all the videos and pictures from eyewitnesses. Detectives from the gang unit are leading up this investigation. In Columbia City, Patranya, KIRO 7 News.
1, 2, and a 3.
You good?
Yep, kind of.
King County Sheriff Sergeant Wing Wu is standing on his own 2 feet, even walking with help a few steps at a time.
Left foot, right foot.
Something he was told by doctors a year ago may never happen again.
It's amazing how far he's come
I'm
since
proud of
where
him.
he was.
You know, he saved me and he continues to work with me.
15-year-old Anthony Wu was the one who pulled his father out of the water after a giant wave knocked him to the bottom of the ocean during a family vacation in Maui.
It hit me, it rolled me, got knocked unconscious.
Wu said he didn't remember that or how he was flown on a medic flight back to Seattle days later. That trip was made possible by more than $100,000 raised by family, friends, and strangers. KIRO 7 was there with his fellow officers as the plane landed at Renton Airport last year.
I don't know how to say thank you.
Before the accident, Sergeant Wu served with the King County Sheriff's Office for more than 3 decades, many years here in the city of Shoreline. His colleagues told me it's no surprise to see how much support he's gotten from the community.
He always has a smile on his face. He's always joking with people.
His friends say Wu's outgoing, positive nature makes him not only a good person, but a respected officer.
He loves relating to people on a daily basis. That's just how he is.
Do you miss being out on the street?
Yes, I do. I miss my troops. I miss my squad.
Wu says he's not ready to retire yet, but due to his injuries, it's a possibility he says the sheriff's office is considering. He'll meet with the sheriff on Friday.
A year from now, you know, I kind of want to go back and work. You know, even if it's light duty or something for a while.
For now, Wu is focused with support from his family on taking the next step in his recovery. In Seattle, Patranya, KIRO 7 News.